Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Brian Blessed Simulator. In the previous episode we were once again progressing on and we managed to get some karaoke, which is, well, I guess a bit of a footnote in the episode. We also managed to expand on and generally progress along the main story. In this episode, more of that, more expansion and more evil. We are currently building over here the archive, which allows us to build the re-education chair, which is as diabolical as it sounds. You can see we've got 2 quests on the go: Learn the Ways of the Technician, Part 7, Construct the Re-education Chair, and then Technician Introductory Side Story, which we're currently doing. I almost said that in one sentence correctly. Charge Story? Something like that. Either way, it's not too bad at all. We are currently on 12 power, so these may end up powering us down. 369, we should be fine there. Research is also on the go. We can see we've almost got that completed, which I believe is extra minions, so that should be pretty good. I want to try and get a couple of extra rooms in this episode, most likely a security room, and we may even look at going for a henchman as well. Now, the henchmen, there are several in the game, and we have to really think on what would be the best for us, but we'll cover that obviously later on during the episode. Let me just go over to max speed here and let these guys crack on. Obviously, we've still got things to do on the main world map, the world stage here, and we'll just have to keep an eye on a lot of the heat that we are generating. So, oh, there we go. There is a side story completed. So that is the technician, I think.
Will ensure that all of your technical doohickeys stay in perfect working order.
Good.
Collect the completed side story.
You there, the van in the apron.
The van in the apron.
What is it you do around here?
Me? I repair things, prevent breakages, turn things off and on again.
Excellent.
Oh, good. We need someone to keep the Lair in good working order.
I love the, what would be the name tag is just a wrench.
If you come across any corpses, just don't turn them back on. I like them that way.
That's a fairly special power if they actually had that. Okay, so...
With all these specialists running around your lair, you should make sure your minions still know who's in charge. Let's execute someone.
So we can see the re-education chair is working there. They've got big speakers in the back and this sort of stream of information. We can just see that it's like an eyeball. It's like almost sort of hypnosis type thing going on there. Anyway, we do have an option to, or objective to select this guy and execute a minion. So
simply interact with a minion to order a swift execution.
Oh.
Don't worry. If you happen to try and execute someone with a shred of worth, you will be asked to confirm your decision. That was good fun. If you perform an execution with lots of witnesses, it's guaranteed to inspire your minions to work their hardest.
Really?
Give it a go.
I wouldn't be too inspired, to be fair, but yeah, let's see. Okay, that's inspired everybody apparently.
You have successfully managed to inspire your minions with your show of power.
I guess so.
Now congratulate yourself as they dispose of their co-workers' cold, lifeless bodies. Now we'll need to build an armory, where minions can monitor your security cameras and your muscle minions can share their war stories.
Okay, so those body bags will be picked up and then brought over to here, where if we just look, there should be, well, should be resolved. Hang on, they're taking it around the back here for some reason, even though that one's closer. And yep, there we go, there's that all gone. Right, so we need to build an armory, so let's go ahead and do just that. So this is our armory here, and I'm trying to think of the best place for it. Most likely near the entrance, so around here would probably be the way to go. Let's go, probably say dig it in... I mean, I can dig in there, so maybe if we just dig sort of that away.
A security desk will allow minions to remotely survey parts of your lair through your security cameras.
We're going to have to move some of these traps.
Each security desk can only support a limited quantity of security cameras. The current state is shown by the camera spotting power displayed on your HUD.
So I like the idea of having this... Oh, is that corridor it's building? Oh, we don't want that. Let me undo the... Actually, we'll probably just do that, can't we? There we go. So that is our armory. I'm just worried that it might be a little bit too small because one of the things you can get is a security desk where they sit around. So instead what I'll do is have this I guess built for sort of almost future-proofing here. I'm going to expand it by 2 more, and that should be more than enough size, more than enough for the armory. But we're going to place this, and we'll get rid of that bit, cancel that, get rid of that section, and then put that in there. So it means if we want to put a guard either side of that, or fire extinguishers, then we can do that. Okay, so we do need to place our CCTV system, essentially. It's asking us to place how many? I think just a couple. So 1 there and 1 there. That should be fine, and we'll confirm that.
Will allow minions to remotely survey parts of your lair through your security cameras. Each security desk can only support a limited quantity of security cameras.
3, I believe.
The current state is shown by the camera spotting power displayed on your HUD,
which is 0 at the moment. So yeah, once we've got that up, we'll be able to have security cameras, and as soon as we detect any enemies, they will immediately register on the security cameras, and then we'll dispatch minions to that. We can see that the casino is currently up and running, and we also have the option to scam tourists, which I'm going to turn on across all of this, and it means you get extra cash. You can also, I believe, I'm pretty sure you can also I think you can calm tourists as well, but that's not an option we get at this stage. Let's see if there's anything else we can build. There is not. But those are on. Let me just check also minions as well. So over to minion training. For deception minions, we got 14 valets. Science minions, 10 technicians, 6 scientists, which I will probably leave, actually. That's fine. And then I'm going to build a couple more muscle minions, up to 16 actually. And we will also have to build eventually a bigger break room, but obviously we are getting to a point now where we'll be limited in places to go, like as in we can dig over to here and then I can dig all the way across, although sadly that's not ideal. If it was there, that would be much better, over to there, because I'm making it a 4 by something, and there we go. That would be a nice area where we can like dig around, but we can't at the moment go up or down any different levels, so that is potentially a bit of a problem. I'm going to confirm that and immediately go over to the research here, and I want to research. I've got different traps and stuff, but I think I probably want to research a reinforced door before anything else, because I want to change some of these to reinforced doors, although my experience is that if people are trying to break in, the lower-level minions have a great difficulty, but the higher-level minions can get through it very easily. Another problem with the minions is that basically the doors are set to level 2. It takes a little longer to grant access, but what tends to happen is if someone's trying to break in, like 6 minions here, one of your, or forces of justice, should I say, one of your minions will just walk out and open the door for them, like, welcome, welcome. That's not ideal. I think I've also heard a boat. Yeah, we have this big, I mean, is it a yacht? Cruise liner, maybe? Well, it floats, it's a boat. And let's see what these guys are doing. Yeah, they're just tourists. I'm just checking to see if there's any... Oh, there you go. 18 generic units of currency stolen from here. Yeah. So we just got some tourists coming out. I was just checking for forces of justice. So yes, we are managing to scam tourists, although, I mean, it's a casino. That surely that's just part of the standard procedure. That's what it does. Perhaps maybe scam is maybe a little bit harsh, but you know, there's a reason why casinos stay open, obviously. Anyway, I've set some minions off to the world stage to try and get some, try to reduce some heat, actually, because we got some money from this territory here. This is the criminal network in the Western Hammer districts, and you can see our heat is 45, maximum 50, and then it will be shut down. So I've sent some minions over there. I've dispatched said minions. This is all working. That's fine. Those are fine. That one is just about complete, and you can see we've got absolutely no heat on the Eastern Smash Republic, so we'll have to probably set another scheme going. There is that. That's succeeded. That's fine. We now have another one to... That's a 1 tree pill. Secretly, we're going to start carving large chunks of woodland into pharmaceutical adverts. And this is House of the Shed. 35 minutes, 50 grand. So we've got this garden shed. We want people to think it's haunted. Then we can charge folks money to view it. Foolproof! Let's launch that scheme and then go back. You can see most people are currently just lounging on these seats here. In fact, he was... That's Sam Guffs there, who was having a little bit of a sleep, and... Oh, what's going on here? It looks like we're making... I think there's some cocktails getting made there, or some champers, or something. Anyway, it's getting refilled. You can hear the noise of the ice bucket there as well. How we're doing for building? We are still focusing on the building over there. It's It's taking quite a bit of time. This is where we do start getting to a stage where, you know, cash is problematic, and you basically end up just waiting for a while. That is quite a common occurrence in the game.
Research has been paused.
And we now have one of these things that are, well, ordered to be built, but obviously we don't have the 2,500 generic currency. So currency for that. Research is resuming. Yes, it is. We've got only a small research centre. I might want to increase the size of that at some point. We also have another arrival. It looks like nobody's coming to the island. They're just leaving. Okay, fair enough. Not much we can really do there. At least we're getting some cash, not only from the world stage, but also in here as well. So we just need to keep scamming those tourists and getting that cash. I also want to check out training. Have those minions trained? Yep, muscle minions. We've got up to the amount that I wanted. We have a total of 52 workers at the moment. Obviously, we will auto-hire as well. We can try and hire ourselves, but it costs 10 grand, so I'm not overly keen on doing that. Looks like a scheme has succeeded, and I'm trying to see where that scheme is. Looks like over here. That is currently on heat 31, so we can... Ooh, 30 will be 40. Yeah, it'd be too close a little bit to get that 10 grand. Although, I'm going to launch it. I'll risk it. That might end up getting shut down because that'll go to 46 at the moment, but we're getting... Yeah, oh, it's going up as we speak, so that may end up getting shut down, but we'll see. We'll see, obviously, how we get on.
Research has resumed.
Research has resumed. Yep, looks like those doors are almost complete. You can see we're currently waiting for 15 grand to build this. I'm actually going to cancel that, I think. I'll cancel the building of that. I don't think I really need that. I want to get this done first, because obviously that gives us more secondaries. Train guards, interrogate minions, scout any region, earn 20 grand from schemes. That's almost complete, actually. It's on 98%. Train valets, train technicians, complete a research project, and complete 10 schemes. So there's a lot of these that we're very close to. In fact, to train the guards there. Oh, there's our research complete. We can easily train another guard by getting this guy.
On my way.
We'll get Brian here to... Oh,
This is
power off.
how
That's
I
not good.
treat the enemy of the people.
What I'm going to do
That new armory to use. Place
is
2 security
execute a
cameras
guard.
in your corridors.
like that.
Each camera has a limited view.
And then because we'll have to train another one, that'll give us that that side one done.
For best results.
Let's have a quick look here. I'm looking around to try and find where we've got... Oh yeah, over here we've got another... more schemes, but the problem is power. I'm going to turn off that for now. I'm trying to get power. Turn that off. We just need more generators, really. We're going to have to build more in here. Okay, so that's now done. We've got a 20 grand scheme there. Must see what I mean. And... U-card. That's 3 minutes. I'm going to go for the 30-minute one and just let it go. And it's asking us now to build some cameras. So where we have cameras, they'll basically look down there, look down the corridor, and we'll see if there's anyone coming down there and dispatch people to it. So I'm going to place one in there and one in there. How many do we need?
Active,
2.
Your security cameras will send a live feed of your lair to your armory.
Okay.
Be wary, if your security desks are not manned, then your security cameras will not detect enemy agents.
Yeah, that's true. That is a bit of a problem at times. I'm gonna go ahead and build in here. Or is there any point? I'll probably get another one in there.
To complete this construction.
Get another generator in there. Oh, there we go. No power again because of that desk now. Each of these desks requires 10 power, so I'm going to turn one of those off for now.
Resumed.
And then we're still on 6 power, but hopefully by building the rest of it we should be alright. But there's a lot of stuff you can see off now. We've got 2 of these. We've got a couple, well, one of, yeah, we've got 2 holding cells, 1 EGTV station, 1 intensive care pod, and that's about it. Okay, fine. Let me just have a quick look to see. Yep, we've got more tourists coming in, but sadly, I say sadly, I was hoping we would, excuse me, get a couple more agents and such so we can get some intel. Although intel's quite good. We're on 44. Over here then, looks like another scheme has been completed. Oh, that's been completed there. So we'll need to send 3 workers to try and stop that heat. That's currently 47, and it does take a little bit of time for the minions to go to the transport and then get over.
Network, you should build
So we
a
shall
guard
see.
table in your armory.
Oh, guard table, right. Yeah, this is what I was on about earlier about this guard table. So I'm going to place one there.
Gold
10
to
grand?
complete this construction.
That's expensive.
Muscle minions, like your guards, will use these tables as waiting points.
Yep.
To be able to quickly react to agents spotted by your security cameras.
True enough, true enough. And I bet it requires power, because everything requires power in the game. Let's have a quick look at the armory, actually. We can see we've got... Oh, it's quite nice. Quite nice. I like the colour scheme of it. We've got like these lights on the wall-mounted lights with the bars across for protection to stop it being smashed. And then we've got our security desk, which has 3 big cameras, 3 big monitors rather. We got like a joystick and a PA thing, a microphone, big red button, and it's a very small telephone. That is a very small telephone, actually. Anyway, that is all in, so pretty good. And looks like another generator is now placed. That is what we want. So currently power is at 16, and also another boat. It's quite frequent, this thing. But why wouldn't people want to visit here? It's a lovely place.
On the way.
Ooh.
Now is a good time to test everything you have learned so far. Remember to tag them, so that your minions know what you want to do with them.
Well, we want to capture them, I think. That would be probably a prudent choice. Today's beverage is tonic water, by the way. Oh, hang on. We have our security desk up and running. So there is all of our security forces. You can see they're just sort of hanging around there, and that's pretty much what they do. I like the lights as well. They're like a similar thing to that. So they've got like... They're playing cards over there. They've got some mugs around, and... What's that? Like just some like journals and such. And they're just chatting away by the look of it. The guy with his feet up. They're just bored. They're just bored. They're just waiting for... people to turn up so they can exercise extreme violence, most likely. So we looks like we have another thing over here to send minions to and try and reduce the heat on that. 17 grand at the moment. 18. Basically, what I want to do is I say want. It's not really about desire. It's about need. I really have to get this nuclear generator. Otherwise, I'll be just building an infinite amount of like extra power plants, so yeah, we'll see about sorting that out. I also want to plan eventually to go up or down different levels, but we haven't got that researched yet, so, and I'm still not a huge fan of the multiple levels. I just prefer it being on one big plane, but we shall see what happens. We'll see what happens. It looks like minions needs are being taken care of, which is alright. I want to probably expand this. What's the best way of expanding it? Well, I think it'll require digging out to there.
Enough gold to complete this
But
construction.
what we could do is this. There and there, right. And we'll have it so... Maybe something like that. Have like these on either side. This is just testing the waters really, and then naturally loads of lockers, because that's the meme. You just need loads of lockers. It's just the nature of the beast. Actually this one will have to be a bit different. Let me cancel those, because obviously it has to go to the end. And can we fit another row in? I think we can, you know. We cannot. Shame. If this was one further over, we'd be able to fit another row of those in. But it isn't another row over, so there's no point in complaining about it. So I guess we'll place maybe one there as well. Let's confirm it. It gives us more minions and also allows for, you know, more minions to rest, because at the moment we're not at max capacity for the bunks, but we're getting there. I think we are getting there. Just keeping an eye out for these incoming agents, and I'm not seeing them. Sometimes the agents come from here, same as the troops. However, the super agents either land here, on the land around here, or they'll land over here on their own boat. But I think we're going to find these guys coming from this thing. Oh, let's see. We've got another little alert here, and once again, just sending minions to reduce heat. We do have one broadcast strength, so I can set up another outpost. I'm going to send one over to there because we've only got one in the Saber territories. We've got 2 in Hammer, 1 in Saber, 1 in Anvil, 2 in Patriot, and 1 in Smash. So I'm just going for proximity. These are the closest to our island. I don't think it really matters because once we're on the helicopter, it's very quick. Oh, here we go. We have our agents here. So I'm going to set those to capture. Set them to capture. So who have we got? Bo Garcia, Lauren Goose, Deidre, Shark? Something like that. Anyway, we are digging out that very well, actually. That's pretty good. But I do want to start... I want to store some more money because we need to do an overhaul around here. Basically, we'll be selling a lot of this stuff and putting in nuclear generators and probably putting in a better door, because at the moment this door is just the standard one. But obviously we're going to spend a lot of money on all of this as well. Don't know if this is the right choice, but it's the choice we've made and it's the choice we've gone with. Let's see what happens. I guess, I mean, these agents that are coming in, we could just go... We could go for straight up terminate. Don't fancy that. We don't get anything off it other than body bags, and they're not overly valuable. The capturing means we can interrogate them to get the intel, which is good because we can then use it on the main world stage, and then we can distract them, which means that basically they'll be sort of bamboozled in here, so we'll be talking to them and their resolve will go down, and eventually they'll just leave because they'll be served free drink and all this sort of stuff, and when they also got to here, they'll then be like told, no, you can't go in there, and they'll be escorted out, and as long as their heat, or the suspicion rather, is low or at 0, then that's all we're really concerned with. But there you are. Looks like a scheme is completed here, so we'll check that out. We have scheme running there, scheme running there. Over here. Again, it looks like my only option is to... I mean, what's the heat on there? The heat is 32. So that'll be 40 odd if I launch that scheme, but we do need some cash, so I'm going to try and send those over. Also, you might notice the helicopter's just landed here, so this is a criminal network in the Northern Saber territories, which that should give us a that should actually do some side stuff here. There's the guard training, there's the 2,000 gold, or 200,000 gold from schemes, and there is the finished scouting a region, so that's pretty good. That's now up and running, but the more we build here, the more it could potentially go all kinds of south when we get when we have like things later on. You can see now we have these minions, these Force of Justice coming in, so they're sneaking around, and what they're going to do now is, apparently go straight into combat, and this you can see the boxing glove came out and managed to hit them there, and all of our minions are charging towards it. Luckily, we do have this camera, which is not in range. Cool, but these minions have been alerted here, so this door opens up, and you can see that now the muscle minions are, well, they're pretty much sorted. Yeah, they've dealt with all of those. I like putting the security room right next to this, because sometimes what happens is the Forces of Justice will break in here, and then they'll break in here, and it's like that scene from Star Wars Episode 4 where Han Solo charges round the corner into a massive barracks of stormtroopers and goes, oh dear, and then decides to make haste the opposite way. Anyway, let's interrogate these Forces of Justice. Also, because we've got 2 ways in, we'll have to guard this. The problem is this way, so you just go straight into this armory, so into this vault, so we might have to change that.
Research has resumed.
I was talking to a friend the other day, and he was mentioning about what they did, and they actually routed from here. They routed a corridor here, along, round, up, and across. So the only way into the base fully would be to go, well, if you came in this way, naturally you got your corridor there. Coming this way, you'd be routed round and you're in the same corridor. So there's only really one way, and I thought that was really ingenious. I would actually go back and alter this if it wasn't so much of a hassle, which obviously, yeah, we're not going to be doing. I just realised we can dig that out as well, which means we can probably place some more locker. More locker, more better. Confirm. We'll probably put one on the other side as well. We can have, but I'm not gonna.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
So we've interrogated some minions. I think that was a optional. Oh, interrogate a minion. Right, okay. So let me go ahead and say capture that minion.
You have to show your workers you mean
This is Nathaniel.
Capture that minion.
Good reflexes. Can't quite dodge bullets, but getting there. And yeah, they're currently getting put in the hurt locker there. Right. How are we doing over here? Pretty good, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 places for our
We
minions.
captured a minion.
Deception. I've got 14. Gonna go to 16 on that one, and probably a couple more technicians. So I've captured a minion. I'm gonna interrogate the minion as well. Another main stage thing done, which is here. There's a 30-minute scheme. This is gonna get shut down. This is almost certainly going to be shut down. Unless we jump on it very quickly, it's going to be shut down. There's our other agent being escorted to the interrogation chair. Let me just have a quick look. So what type of interrogation are we going to see? Oh, right, yes. Finger in the ear, yes. I'm sure they would be a bit more concerned if the needles on the other side were interfaced with their arm, but there you are. Looks like we're interfacing the light on their forehead, and I like the way that they do that, like the get up, they sort of do that couple of bit of like that sneak crawl thing they do, and then job done.
Is a strong right hand.
You've got a strong left hand with a robotic arm.
Worthy of helping me on my quest for world domination.
What about me, boss?
You're not strong. You're barely even an intellect.
That's
No,
bit
there are
harsh.
plenty of criminal masterminds out there in the world. Let's get one on the payroll.
On the payroll. So, complete a recruit side story.
New side story available.
Let's have a look. So, we have 4 side stories. Recruit the Swordsman, the Sun, the Computer, and the Fan. So let's have a quick look. Swordsman. An angry janitor turned samurai. He's been in hiding since the last evil genius empire crumbled. Bring him on side before he goes underground again. Choose wisely. You can only recruit 1 henchman at the moment. So that's the Swordsman. The Sun. His father once conquered the underworld, now his son is looking to do the same. If you don't reach out to him, now he's bound to end up as your competition. The Computer. Despite being confirmed by your message log, I.R.I.S performs many tasks. Imagine what she might achieve if she had a body. Raid a robotics lab and construct your very own metal henchman. Okay. And finally, the Fan. Someone sent a CV and cover letter asking for employment. She seems to be a big fan of yours already, claiming to love your early work. Ordinarily, you'd have them executed, but the message was delivered through your alarm clock. Clearly, she has some skills. So, I have a bit of a spoiler thing, but we're going to go through it anyway. I have tried all of them in previous games. So the Swordsman is Jubai, I think he is, from one of the original henchmen from the game. Their abilities are, well, they're very good in combat, and they can teleport along the map, which is excellent. The Sun is the son of another henchman from the original game, and they are like a smooth talker. They can bamboozle agents, and they also have a revolver, so quite a good range character. To be fair, we have rocket launchers, so that would be quite good to keep them out of that. The Fan is like a hacker, and she's good at scrambling the she's good at scrambling the forces of justice evidence. So if they go around, find things, she can scramble that and then leave with no evidence. She can also force enemy's weapon to explode, but she's not very good in combat, I found. And then finally the computer, which is a robot. I don't know, I can't remember what one of the abilities is, but one of the abilities is to basically shut down and go invulnerable and recharge, which is fairly good. And the other one is to act as a security camera. What would be good? I'm going to rule out the sun because we've already got a air quotes range character with the rocket launcher. The fan is, I need someone. I found that later game, the problem is combat and the amount of forces of justice and super agents you get. You need a strong henchman for that. So it's between the swordsman and the computer. The swordsman, you can teleport, which is excellent. Just teleporting around the map. But being in melee, is that a good idea? I like the idea of the computer. Well, being able to teleport and be in melee is excellent, but with rockets coming at you, it might be an issue. The computer, though, we can act as a security camera to alert people, which is excellent. And also, I believe the other ability, as I said, is to heal up. I'm going to go with that. Start a side story. Let's do it. We're doing it. Let's go to the main world stage. And where is... There it is there. Recruit the computer. Despite being confirmed by a message log, I.R.I.S performs many tasks. Imagine what you might achieve if she had a body. Raid the robotics lab and construct a body. We, however, don't have the broadcast strength. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel that and destroy that. Because that was just about to get to over a certain heat level anyway. I will have to go back there because we don't have anything in the Anvil provinces, so I will put another station there when I can. So let's see. Let's see. We're going to go with I.R.I.S. Should be hopefully interesting. How's research going? Research is over halfway, which is pretty good. I'm also tempted to turn on a couple more things. Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not, considering the power that we currently don't have. Looks like a lot of money's been spent over here. This will obviously increase our maximum minion capacity, which is what we want. And currently looking in here, that's quite a full casino, isn't it? And obviously we're doing dastardly scamming tourists deeds. Does that look like it's sloped to the left? It doesn't look even, that thing, does it? It must just be the perspective of it, because it looks like it's sloping to the right, but you turn it this side, and now it's... No, it always seems to be to the left. Yeah, that seems... I don't know. Is it just me? I'm doubting my own... I'm doubting my own... my eyes now. It can't be, because it lines up there. But then it sort of does. I don't know. Anyway, let's not analyse the sandstone too much. We have our minion here, which I will escort. That is one of our side objectives, to do that. Interrogate a minion. Train technicians. Oh, there we go. Do the criminal network, and then let's have a check. We need 2 technicians, 3 workers. It's a minute, and we need 7,500 gold, which I just have. Let us get the henchman. Actually, I think I.R.I.S. It's a female robot, but it's also a robot, so probably just hench person. Either way, there's a lot of hench in there, which is good. There's always hench and henchman. I don't have any seats in here, or any decor items, you notice. I mean, I can place a chemical barrel, but that seems to be probably not the way forward. I can also place some egg chairs and some wall-mounted chairs, but quite frankly, this thing is made of chair, so I don't know why I would place any more. We also have this thing here, which is an air conditioning unit, which slows the drain of... Slows the drain of something. What is it? The drain of... What does it say? Morale. Okay. I don't think morale... Oh, morale's slowly going down. mean, I could place like a water fountain in. Oh, look at that. It doesn't just quite get that minion. If there was a space in between these, we'd be able to put that in the middle, wouldn't we? Let's just see. What would it be like if we did... Oh, yeah, that would work out. That's much better. I mean, it juts through there, which is a bit of a shame, but I don't really care. I'd rather have it like that. Alright, there we are. But it looks like it's just left, actually.
Has joined your organization.
Let's have a look.
I.R.I.S, run a systems check.
Alright, there's I.R.I.S. Looks like she'd work for Pan Am.
Processing. My consciousness is in complete control of this physical unit. Core air functions are unaffected.
Most good.
Excellent. We can't have the place burned down just because you felt like a Vogue, can we?
No, there's enough fire in our future.
That would be inadvisable.
Old intelligence with a tough outer casing. It's like looking in a mirror.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, motherland. Glorious.
Oh, he's got a soft side.
I miss you.
Do you want to go back?
Eventually, yes. For now, there is work we must do here, far from prying eyes. But I miss my palace, my war room.
Does he want a war room?
Build me a new inner sanctum.
Yes, he wants a war room.
Somewhere I can gather my allies.
Alright, so let's just quickly check over here.
A scheme has succeeded.
Yeah, we've completed that scheme, so we'll send out some more workers to get some cash. And let's see I.R.I.S. Where is I.R.I.S? Over here. I.R.I.S.
New main objective available.
Hang on. Why did that do that? I.R.I.S. Where is she? I.R.I.S. isn't here.
Yes.
He's there, yes.
Command processor calculating
Oh,
optimal
I think she's just landed, perhaps. So we have a couple of abilities. So I.R.I.S. patrolling the lair. We have 200 vitality, 150 smarts, 150 morale. To put that in perspective, it's normally 50 for minions. Even for these guys, they're not they've got the same vitality. Over to I.R.I.S. Two abilities. Reroute power. I.R.I.S. takes reduced damage for a short time and rapidly heals any damage she's already taken. Brilliant, she can tank. And security network link. Act as a camera. When activated, I.R.I.S. functions as a security camera for a short duration. This can summon guards. Okay, I think we've made the right choice here with I.R.I.S, but I've not really used her in anger in other playthroughs. Like I said, I have used all of the henchmen, but I've never used I.R.I.S with Ivan. So I don't know how old school rockets and that's going to fare. I don't know how that's going to fare. Let me just double check as well. No, we really don't have any. We don't have enough fire extinguishers. I'm going to place fire extinguishers at several points along here. Mainly just opposite these doors. Like so. I'm staggering that because I want to place another door there. In fact, I want to place like that one there, but that also requires 5 power, and we really don't have that. Okay, so we have to build a place to call your own, which is the inner sanctum, which I'm probably going to put here because it seems to be a nice place for it, but that will be in the next episode, so we're going to leave it there for now. That has been a bit of Evil Genius 2 Brian Blessed Simulator, and I think we will, like I said, next episode, go ahead and check out the inner sanctum, but that'll probably be quite expensive. Let me have a quick look. Inner sanctum tiles are 100 a tile, so that's going to be fun. Either way, hope you have enjoyed the episode and for what it is, the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.